Hi, my name is Kylie Phillips, and I'll be talking about simulation training today. Simulation training is mimicking parts of the actual performance or competition day through your training and practices beforehand, so you're not as nervous and you're able to concentrate more on what you're actually doing instead of the other smaller elements that could be um, practiced on beforehand. My sport that I chose is color guard, and that's technically not a true sport to most. It does have a performance and competition days and training days slash rehearsals as well. So very similar parallels there. So my first simulation implementation would be making sure you use the right equipment, not just like the practice ones, the ones that get dinged up all the time. You're not too worried about. I would say this is important because the weight of the poles may be different, or just the weight of the equipment, depending on which piece you have, um, could be different from practice to competition equipment. And even just like the color of the poles and flags may be different. So just making sure your eye is used to it when you do tosses and whatnot, making sure that it's consistent from practice to competition day. The second one would have more dress rehearsals. Um, just getting used to the uniform or costume that you're wearing is important to do, not the day of rehearsal, excuse me, of the competition day or performance day, because it might not fit right. You don't wear as compressive clothing maybe during rehearsals, and it might be a little bit tighter fit than what you're comfortable with. So just getting used to um, practicing it and then being confident in what you're wearing is important, and it does show through your performance. So being comfortable in what you're wearing and making sure everything works is very important before competition day. And then finally, I would have practicing on the right field or surface, depending on what guard season you're in. I know for ISU, we go from practicing on a grass field, which is like those by the outdoor rec here, and then going to a turf field at Memorial Stadium. So the field is a little bit different, and I know it messes up with a lot of people, including myself when I was performing then. So being able to have an opportunity to practice on turf before performing on turf would be beneficial in my opinion. I know in high school we went from a parking lot to a football field to possibly a turf field, depending where we were on that weekend. So being used to different fields and stuff that you'll be performing on before you perform on it would be beneficial, just so you're not caught off guard on how your feet move underneath you while you perform. And those are my three examples for simulation training. Thank you.